name is Marcus Fleming. I'm the owner of the Listing Bees. Today we're going to talk about virtual tours. In today's real estate market, there's a growing need to be able to sell a home sight unseen and to also reduce the number of unnecessary and wasted showings. If somebody is not interested in buying the home, we don't want them walking through the house. And the same thing is there will be sellers or situations where the homeowner will not want the buyer to walk through the home prior to negotiations being completed. We saw this back in the short sale days when the homeowners wouldn't allow anybody in the house until everything was agreed upon, and then during the inspection period, the buyer could walk through. You could very easily see that again. So for all those reasons, it's important that we provide tools to home buyers to see our listings online and really be able to fully have an understanding and appreciation of everything that is in the home, how it flows, what the pros and cons are, what the square footage of each room is. All these things are important decision-making items, and there are very few tools that allow us to do that all in one spot. Some companies will allow you to do a 3D virtual tour and tack on fees for a floor plan, and tack on fees for 360 panoramas, and tack on more fees if you want the square footage of every room. The iGuide is the only one that does that for one simple low price. It's important to us that you guys have all the tools you need to sell homes and be professional. So with all that said, let's look at a sample of an iGuide. What we're seeing here is a starting view for any iGuide when a page loads up. When it very first loads up for the first time, you'll see the agent's information and branding shows up down here. So here we'll have your photo, your brokerage, of course for compliant, your license can go up there, along with all your contact information, Facebook and Twitter. One of the things that's key about this is we're really starting to bring the buyers and the sellers, the clients together, and we're trying to get them off of the big search engine sites. We know that with Zillow, if clients on there, there's no way they're going to work with the listing agent. And if they're represented by a buyer, they might be enticed to go somewhere else. At least this way, a buyer who's represented by an agent will know that's the agent that they can reach out to, and they can tell their agent, hey, please reach out to this listing agent. Here's our information. We have these questions, or vice versa. If they're not represented, this is a great opportunity for that agent to capture a buyer without paying hefty referral fees or marketing fees that go with these big search engines. So back to the 3D virtual tour. On the left-hand side, you'll see the floor plan is here. One of the unique things about the iGuide is it does not require as many steps through the home. We can scan a home in a third the amount of time because we have to do a third the number of scans per room. The laser is twice as long when it measures rooms, so we don't have to do as much work to put these things together, which means we can get in and out of the home in a lot less time. 3,000 square foot home, instead of taking 2 hours, we can be done in 30 minutes. And that's set up to finish. We're there for the photos and all that. We can get out of these homes a lot faster. So when they launch up, let's go back to this floor plan, each one of these green circles we're seeing, this is where we've taken scans of the home. If a home buyer says, all right, great, I'm in the entryway, I don't really care, I really care about the kitchen, I want to know what it looks like, they can jump straight to the kitchen and they can see everything they need to see. They can look around, see the big island, see how it's laid out. They want to go to the master bedroom, they can click on that as well and land right to the master bedroom. Now, if they want to do the normal thing and walk through the home step by step, that's an option too. Each one of these little circles on the floor allows that potential home buyer to navigate through the home one step at a time. So it makes it very versatile. If the floor plan is taking up too much space, they can always minimize it as well. So now the whole screen has the video. Want to come back up? They can do that. Another very unique thing that only iGuide does is it allows them to measure different parts of the room. So let's say we want to know the distance between this hallway here. Don't know why. More common for bedroom draperies, but entertain me here. They can click on this little ruler icon here. Gives them little instructions on how this works. They click on the floor plan and they say, I wanted to know what this to this. That's 4.5 feet. So the little red line you see there on the floor plan, that is exactly how wide those two pillars are. So if you want to know how big the windows are for measuring for draperies. You want to measure how big the double doors are because you're planning on replacing them. This prevents a lot of repeat visits back to the house. We've seen a lot of people just say, I need to know what the measurements for this to this are. Well, now they can do it right there. The red line you see in the middle of the screen, if it's annoying you because it's kind of odd, that lets you know your measurement mode, and it shows you kind of which direction you're facing, and kind of lets you know when you're measuring. It all ties into here. If you see up here this little green icon with the shadow going outward, that shows you the direction that the cursor's pointed, so you know when you're measuring that you're measuring the right thing. Anyways, small detail. So turn it off, click right there, they're good to go. Now, if they want to see the photos are right there. They don't have to toggle back and forth. All the information they need is there. You'll click on the Details tab. Here's where they see the floor plan. You'll see here every bedroom is measured out. As agents, we no longer need to measure out the bedrooms. iGuide's accuracy on this is 99.6% accurate, which is the most accurate scanning device we have for a 3D virtual tour on the market. An appraiser comes in and says, oh, the home is 3,000 square feet and where iGuide says it's 3,200 square feet, you can definitely take this to him and say, look, this is a precise measuring device. This is not a human measuring tool that you did. We want the extra square footage factored into this appraisal value. When they click here on the PDF floor plan, it opens up the floor plan as you would expect. Home buyers can download it. They see all the rooms here, each room, main building, total floor area, etc. What most agents don't know is that 50% of the people involved in a buying decision of a home cannot figure out the floor plan of a home with just the photos or even a virtual tour. I am one of those people. As a photographer, I love it. I'm the one walking through the home. I would not buy a home unless I had the floor plan because it gives me just a different perspective, a different visual. It shows me how the rooms connect to each other. It shows me how big they are in comparison to each other. So this floor plan is a crucial part of selling homes online and having virtual tours. You always need to have a floor plan. It's going to get that other decision maker on board with, okay, this floor plan would work for us, would work for our family, or would work for our living style, or for the offices we want to have in there, all these different things. So it's very key that you have this. If we go back up here to this map tab, this shows where the home is in the town, and they can click on directions, opens up Google Maps. They can figure out how far the home is from where they're currently living, where the office is, anything that's important to them. If you have a video, let's say you do a virtual showing, which we highly recommend. If you upload it to YouTube, we can put a little link here and it'll say video. They can click on that and they can see whatever video you chose to make about this property. So again, 3D virtual tours, these are the way of the future. It's important that as agents, we understand the value of how this can reduce the number of wasted showings, help homes sell faster. The studies show they'll sell for more money because we're just putting the right information into the serious people's hands that are willing to pay more for that home, knowing everything they see online the first time go around. We're not misleading people or giving a lack of information to buyers who would be interested, but once they get in the house or see a floor plan, they're no longer interested. So 3D virtual tours, the way of the future. The only company in town that's currently doing this iGuide is the Listing Bees. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here. We are a company built by realtors for realtors. We want to help you guys out as much as we can to grow your businesses and keep the industry moving during this trying time. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Marcus@thelistingbees.com, or you can always visit our website at thelistingbees.com. Thank you very much and have a great day.